Hello, my name is Maya Carrington, and I want to share with you one of the tools that I use in my practice for helping people rekindle their fire and light. And it's called a colour reflection reading, and it's very, very powerful. It was created by Howard and Dorothy Sun many years ago. The way the reading works is from a chart of 8 colours. You simply intuitively select which 3 colours are jumping out at you. Now, it's not an intellectual, these are my favourite colours, therefore I'll choose those. It's a close your eyes. What's the first one that jumps out at you and your heart and soul goes, that one, and that one. Now, the order of these colours is important because the first colour relates to your essence or a role that you're playing at this point in time. The second colour relates to your specific challenge right now. So if your light's gone out and you're wanting to sort of rekindle it and come alive again, it's a really good way of honing in on, okay, what specifically do I need to be looking at this point in time? And the third colour relates to the direction that you're going in if you actually meet that challenge. So it's a diagnostic tool from that perspective. Equally, from that reading, you are given a specific colour which will support you during the process, and you can bring that into your life for 3-4 weeks maybe. You will know intuitively. So let me share a story with you. I went to a group of people who'd got stress and depression, and I did colour readings on all of them. Some of them thought I was bonkers, but hey ho. They all went away with a colour that they could use. Now, clearly in that situation, I would not use it as a diagnostic tool. It's not appropriate to speak to somebody in a group situation of what is coming up. So they all went off with their colours. There was one particular lady there that looked absolutely, she looked dreadful. Her affect was so flat, I don't even know how she stood up. Anyway, 2 weeks later, she needed pink. 2 weeks later, she walked in wearing a pink chenille jumper, looking absolutely majestic. The contrast was just unbelievable, and she said she felt fantastic. So she'd gone from a very low affect, feeling lousy, to, yeah, I feel great. So I decided to follow her up. 2 weeks later, I saw her again, and she was wearing a green chenille jumper. Nothing magical about chenille jumpers, apart from the fact it was winter and they keep you warm. But what she said to me was simply music to my ears. It was, after 3 weeks, I realised the colour wasn't doing anything for me. So I asked myself, what colour will? And she came up with green. I did a double check with a formal reading, and sure enough, it was green that she wanted. So from my perspective, I've done my job. I've actually raised awareness for her that colour is important. Your light goes out if you haven't got all the colours of the spectrum around you somewhere. And this is something she can do herself. She can simply ask, what colour is going to lift my spirit when I'm feeling really low? So that is my general message to everyone. If you can do that, just ask yourself, what colour is going to lift my spirit? And play with it. Equally, if you want a diagnostic tool when your light has really gone out and you don't know which way to turn, it's really valuable from that perspective. So let's see where we go from there. If you want to work with me or if you want to get in touch with me, please do. If there's a group of you that want to work in some way, it could be just a general rekindling your fire and light, just get in touch. I mean, let's just see what manifests. Okay. And I wish you a colourful, joyful life, because you deserve it. Thank you. Bye.